Mic check, mic check. Gonna take a cold plunge. Good morning, everybody. This thing is 35 degrees. I'm gonna freeze my nuts off. But I haven't taken one in over a week because I've been at the Arnold Classic. And I know I need it. Whenever I do these, I never, like, the idea, god damn it, the idea of doing the cold plunge is way worse than actually doing it. My filter's all fucked up. There we go. About to get cold. I probably won't talk too much while I'm in this. This is going to be rough. But this is self-love. That's what I have to remind myself. I don't have my timer. What time does that say? 1:30? All right. I'm going to go for 4 minutes. Very cold. Very, very cold. Oh. Buddy, that's cold. Just got to breathe. Stay focused. The pain eventually goes away, and then the calmness comes. If you try to hold on to anything, it makes it harder. You just got to release. Let go. This is also, I'm assuming, why I don't get sick very often. This cold ass water stimulates an immune response. So I always do it whenever I feel sick or I'm coming back from traveling or whatever. Keeps you healthy. Oh, it's cold. But it no longer hurts. So that's good. They say your hands are the things that hurt the most when you do a cold plunge. So I just keep mine out. It's a pretty common theme with my life is like, if I don't like something, I just don't fucking do it. A lot of people do a lot of the stuff they don't like. I don't do any of it. I forgot to set a timer. That was dumb. I'm just breathing now. The sun is killing me. Alright, that's probably pretty close to 4 minutes. I don't have my timer. Let's see how long the stream's been going. Oh yeah, perfect. It was almost exactly 4 minutes. Oh. God damn, that's cold. Oh. Oh. Gotta step out of the camera so I can take off my shorts. All right. Now, I got to put some chemicals in here. Peroxide. I'm gonna go drink some. Now we're gonna go make a coffee and eat breakfast. First, let me put some peroxide in here so I don't fucking grow a fungus. Fungus. Apparently, this is supposed to make it cleaner for longer. I don't know. I change it out. I change out the water like probably every month or so. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Joe Rogan? Why did you turn out so lame? What does that even mean? It's not cold. I get in the water that's 10 degrees under. Oh my god, that's terrible. -10? Fuck that. Yeah, 35 degrees is about all I can handle. I mean, look, I get all like, my whole body turns red. If I stay in too long, I'll get this like crazy fucking runny nose and sneezing attack that just like does not go away. It's not very fun. The last time it happened, I did a cold plunge right before I went to go train, and then the whole training session I was fucking sneezing and blowing my nose the whole damn time. It was terrible. Alright, I'm gonna change real quick. What is this guy saying? I'm not selling any of my fluids. What does that mean? Yeah, no, Arizona is always warm. She said, Elizabeth said, here in AZ you can use the pool year round. Yeah, no, my whole family lives in like Phoenix area. Vegas actually gets like way colder, it seems. But during the summer, it's just as fucking hot as Phoenix. But in the winter, it gets fucking cold. What made you start streaming at my age, at 35 years old? Well, honestly, because I run a whole fucking business and I have a kid and I do, a bunch of other stuff for content and coming back after filming all the content and then having to edit it all and do all that shit. Like, it takes so much fucking time to plan it all out, edit it all, fucking get the clips, all those things. And what I see with streamers is like they legitimately just turn on the camera and yeah, they have like a clipper that will like clip their stuff and make it into video reels and stuff like that. But streaming is just so much more simpler because I don't have to write any fucking scripts. Ugh. No scripts, very little editing. I don't know. I just think the way of the streamer is the way I would rather go. Plus, all I do is on my reels is make videos of my life, and people love the authenticity of those videos. So why not just? I mean, how you can't be more authentic than just going live from your fucking laundry room, which is where I'm at right now. And also, that's I mean I'm talking about short form. Like that's why I'm doing that's why I'm doing these streams. But as far as like YouTube videos, like actual YouTube videos, I did one with Casey Kelly. Like I went out and to San Francisco, and he had this whole production company, and we did this really cool NFL versus bodybuilder YouTube video. But the whole thing, A, took fucking forever, and B, it was just like it's just staged. Like there's no other way around it. The whole thing is totally staged. Which no disrespect to him or his team. It was really fun, and it turned out to be a really good YouTube video. But it took a really long time, and it just I don't know. It just wasn't as exciting as what I would have thought that type of video would be. And so I'd just rather do shit in real life than have to like stage stuff or go back and fucking shoot things that I forgot or anything like that. Just fucking let it rip. Getting a lot of YouTube comments. Awesome. I don't know if you guys know. No, I'm not a firefighter. I was in the army for a long time. But what I was going to say is I had a YouTube channel. I mean, you're on it right now. But I started it 10 years ago, and it started out as making videos about my day as an army officer, and it was really cool. And I had a lot of people that really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed making it. But my commander at the time, he thought it was he didn't really understand it. And then when it was time for me to like get promoted and go to the next job, he was like, "Hey man, like, I think you might want to let go of this YouTube thing because it's kind of silly, and the other like higher up officers don't really care for it." So, yeah, I quit that day, and then I didn't start making videos again for another 9 to 10 years, and now I'm back, and I should have never left. But so goes the world, right? All right, let's see what questions we have here. Oh, you're from Yuma. Neat. Yeah, that's where all my family. That's I mean not all my family, but my dad's side of the family is all from Yuma. My mom's side, I guess like my more immediate, my more, I guess my the family members that I'm closer with live in Phoenix. My family members that I'm not as close with all live in Yuma, which is interesting. God damn, that was cold. I keep finding you in the wild, bro. Oh yeah, Yuma, Yuma Town, Yuma Town. What is that called? The Marine base there. Oh, YPG. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna talk about Yuma, but my uncle was actually the baseball coach at Yuma High, the Criminals, for like 25 years, and then my cousin Jagan, he was the quarterback of Yuma Catholic, and they won like 2 state championships. He was like a god there. So yeah, Yuma is a cool town. I really like Chili Pepper and Mr. G's. You guys don't know what Chili Pepper and Mr. G's is. It's basically the same restaurant. They have like the same food, but they have different names, and it's like a Yuma like icon. Hey Grant, as I burn my fucking mouth. Haven't seen you at Muscle Factory in a while. Yeah, I know. I haven't been there in about heck almost 3 years now. I I had when I got divorced, I was training at Muscle Factory, and I ended up moving to New Braunfels. because that was the cheapest place to live, and getting my food out of the fridge. And so I'd stopped going to Muscle Factory then, and then after that, I moved to Las Vegas, and I've been here for 2 years. So yeah, I haven't been to Muscle Factory in a while, but it was really cool that what's his name won the nationals from Muscle Factory, like the gym, like he won the whole fucking nationals. What was his name? The big black guy, Devon. But check out this. So my fridge, I'm really proud of, and it's because I didn't do any of this. This is all my assistant. My assistant does all this stuff for me. She packs all my meals for the 3 days. Have as many drinks in here as I want. Yeah, I have a really cool setup with my assistant. She kicks fucking ass. Kicks ass. Devin, yes, that guy. Yeah, she is so awesome. She basically just makes sure that my life is as easy as possible. And that is all you can ask for. I gotta take some insulin first before I heat up my breakfast. So let's do that and not get in trouble with the compliance people, because that's been my issue lately, is with Instagram and Facebook, is all my shit keeps getting banned. Driving me fucking crazy. Like they'll just go back like 2 years ago and pull some video that I posted, and they'll be like, "Gone, no, gone, strike." Fucking ridiculous. That coffee sounds so good right now. I agree, Chris, and you guys will think this is funny. I prefer instant coffee over brewed coffee. I have no idea why. I just like instant coffee way better. And I use this stuff called Nescafe. It's fucking expensive, but it's really good. I'll show it to you. My sister, at my sister's house, they have like this fucking massive espresso machine, and it makes the best coffee. But I couldn't do it. I would have no idea how to work something like that. Hey homie, can I share your stream in a Kit community to help hit 200 followers and 800 viewers, and also earn $1,500 per stream? Yeah, sure. That sounds great. See, that the guy asked me, why'd you start streaming? So fucking testimony here can hook me up with this sweet streaming deal. I'll show you another thing that is actually kind of cool. Okay, so this is from my dab rig when I do dab and devotional. I'm actually cleaning it right now. So, all right, so this is the rig, and I have not like taken it apart and cleaned it in a while. That is not good, but watch this. This is really cool. Where should I do this? I gotta do it over the. Should I do it over the? I gotta open all these fucking boxes too. Where should I do this? Where should I do this? I'll tear out a piece of paper. Now this stuff is like, I don't know why, but it's super sticky. Super sticky. And it creates a huge mess if you don't like capture it all. Bong time, yeah. So watch this. Look, so that's all the fucking, I don't even know what you call that. It's just like yuckiness that gets all clogged up from the weed. Now watch. All I have to do is like, it should just crack off. Oh, there we go. Oh. See how it's just like flaking off like that? Oh, it's like super satisfying. I don't know why. Oh God. Get out of here. Yeah, but if you like let this thing touch your skin, if you let, yeah, gunk resin. If you let this stuff touch your skin, it will be it's like stickier than super glue. It is crazy. One time I made the mistake of like cleaning this thing like in my kitchen sink, and it fucked some shit up. Like all my plates had like because I had like a few like dishes there on like even on like the other side, and it just fucking stuck like crazy everywhere. Could not get it off. Oh, look at that. I guess that's why you're supposed to clean this like Ah! You're supposed to clean this like, I don't know, probably once a week. I don't think I cleaned this thing for a month. Sorry, Sam, the guy that created this company or this product sent me this. Look at all that. That is disgusting. Redab it? Oh, you can redab it? Smoke it? It's kind of like tar. You can smoke that? I literally don't know anything about weed. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, here's the thing. And the reason I'm so uneducated on weed is this right here. When I started smoking weed for the first time when I was 32, when I got out of the army, and I used to have to just like, I'd buy it from the guy that was on house arrest at my local gym. And then when I moved to Vegas, it's legal here, so I would go to the dispensary. And the dispensary is always like a weird interaction for me because I don't know anything about weed. And the people that work there know a lot about weed. And so I always just go up and go, all right, just like give me what's good. And so I would just, I don't know, I never had like a preference or anything. I would just take the recommendation of whatever the sales associate told me to do, which is probably whatever. They probably told me to buy something that just got them the most commission or the whatever. But then when I started doing the day in the life reels, and my Instagram was exploding, I wasn't at home. I was on vacation with my daughter in Phoenix. And I was on vacation for 2 weeks with her while my account was just exploding. And I came back home to boxes and boxes of weed. And now I have so much weed in my closet. I literally have a whole closet dedicated to weed. And it's totally ruined the weed smoking experience for me because I'm not educated on weed, and I don't have to buy it anymore. So I just like go into the room and I just grab something out of there and then I smoke it, and I don't even look at the package. And people are like, "What's your favorite strain?" or "What do you like?" So I'm like, "I don't know." I just go into my room and just pick out whatever is in there. I don't even look at the package. So silly, but I want to learn more. I just haven't committed time to it. Whatever. That guy who's asked about methylene blue. I like methylene blue. I just take it every day. It used to make my pee blue, but the one I have now doesn't, which probably means it's bunk. But motherfucker. Hold on, my mic just came unplugged. There we go. Back in action. So, a couple of things that how do you keep it? Oh, the methylene blue. How do you keep it from making your teeth blue? The ones that I've taken have always been pills. Yeah, it's always been pills. So I've never had a problem with the teeth thing. So I'm sorry about that, but I would imagine you. I don't know. I have no clue how to do that. It's capsulated. I would go buy the capsules. So when I was at the Arnold this weekend, I found myself telling the same story over and over and over again. There was a couple of them. The one that I was most excited about, the one that I got all the people chanting, was get jacked, get rich, then get a chick. And that was my 3 keys to success. I have a lot of people that follow me and watch my stuff that are 18 to 25 years old. And those 7 years, 18 to 25, those are the years I probably fucked up the most. And it was because I wasn't abiding by the 3 keys to success, which are get jacked, get rich, then get a chick. And when you say that out loud, people think that you're like a misogynist or like you're saying something that's insulting to women. And no, not at all. I say it that way because it makes it easier for people to remember. The thing that I'm actually saying when I say get jacked means you got to have confidence in your body, right? If you don't have confidence in your body, you don't like the way that you look, it's going to be really, really challenging for you to have creative ideas or take chances because you're self-conscious. So that's the thing there about getting jacked is whenever I started looking like a bodybuilder and people would say, yo, dude, you're big, what do I do, what do I need to do to look like you? I'd be like, what? And so it wasn't I didn't it's not that I just love the vanity that bodybuilding supplies, but it is the confidence that it allows me to have because I'm confident in my body. When you're confident in your body, you can have more creative ideas. Your mind just kind of opens up because you're not self-conscious. Now, the second one is get rich. I say get rich, what I really mean is financial stability. You can't be creative, you can't, invent something, or it's much more challenging to do so if you're stressed the fuck out about money. So when I was poor and couch surfing and staying at a Motel 6, I didn't have a lot of great ideas, didn't have a lot of creative juices flowing. I got a lot of writer's block. I would burn out a lot, and it was because I was stressed the fuck out about money. All right? So that's why you got to get rich, because if you're rich or you're financially stable, then you're not going to be stressed out, right? And again, if you're not stressed out about money, if you're not stressed out about being self-conscious, your world starts to open up and you just start to see things and have these ideas. And you're like, damn, like, what if I did this? Why didn't I ever think about that? Blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you this because it's happened to me on several occasions. So that was get jacked, get rich, and now the third one is then get a chick. And why is it then get a chick? Very simple. Because if you are more attractive, more confident, more financially stable, you will just attract a higher quality mate by fucking default. That's how it works. The more money you have in your bank account, the more fucking bicep veins you have, like the easier it's going to be for you to find a really high quality mate. And so that's why I told all the younger guys that the 3 keys to success are get jacked, get rich, then get a chick. And I've messed it up multiple times. I've messed it up a lot. And if I would have just went by that, my own rules, I would have probably saved a lot of time. I would have saved a lot of money. I wouldn't have a daughter that I don't get to see that often, even though I do love her a lot. She's fantastic. My life I wouldn't have had as much stress. I wouldn't have lost as much fucking hair. So that was a story I told a lot. The left side of my stash is higher than, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm not really good at that. I need to shave it off at some point. So that was the one story. The other story was Facebook. I kept telling everyone Facebook pays. Okay, if you're not on Facebook right now, get on Facebook. Get a Facebook page. You only need. I was telling people 1,000 followers. You only need 500 followers for 30 days to get monetized. Meaning you got to have your account has to say you have 500 followers for 30 days straight, and then you get to monetize. And essentially, you get like a penny per view. So if you have a view that does a million views, you get $1,000. I think that math works out. And if your reel does 400 views, you get, I don't know, 40 cents. or some shit like that, which is not a lot of money, but it's more money than Instagram has ever paid me. And I had a reel do $1,800 the other week. $1,800, which was insanity. Oh. Whoopsie. I only meant to put that in there for a minute. All right, where am I going to sit? I guess I'll sit over here like that. Yeah. Let me get this all rigged up. All right, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Facebook pays you. So I was telling people, make sure you get on Facebook because Facebook literally pays you. What else was, what other thing? Oh yeah, the other one was meals. I had to eat meals while I was meeting people standing up, and I would just literally suck my meals out of a Ziploc bag, which is what I used to do in the Army all the time, because we didn't have time to like eat when we were doing missions and stuff. You would just like on your foot marches or whatever, you would just eat your food by like while you were walking and just suck it through a bag. It's really interesting. So I was doing that, and when I was doing that, I would ask people like, hey, who here brought their meals? Like, raise your hand if you have your meals with you. And like 4 different times, nobody had any meals with them. And I was like, all right, guys, you got to understand that packing meals, being a good bodybuilder, doing the things that you need to do to progress and be a successful bodybuilder are literally the things that will get you ahead of 90% of people in life. And if you're not a bodybuilder, that's fine. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. But just the fact of being disciplined enough to have a plan for what your meals are going to be and bring them with you is a huge advantage. The majority of the population cannot do that. And so if you can just pack your meals and eat 5 to 6 meals a day, you're just going to be so much further ahead than everyone else. It's literally a cheat code. Same thing too is like if you were in the military, oh my God, if you were in the military or like a first responder of some sort, you are just by default just so much further ahead of your peers. Majority of people cannot do the simplest things that you do as a first responder or military member or a bodybuilder, and it just makes people so easy to beat. So if you're a person right now that's in a job that they don't really care for or something like that, and you're not sure if you think you have like the guts to bet on yourself, man, if you can just be a good bodybuilder, don't worry, you will be successful. Being a bodybuilder has been the best thing for my business than anything else. Certainly the most profitable thing I've ever done. All right. Oh, Justin, what's up, man? How are you transitioning yourself to Facebook? Do you have your own page you use or a group or just a professional account? I'm obviously copying your lead. Yeah, so Justin is in my mentorship program, and he's asking me how are we going to transition over to Facebook, because I haven't transitioned everyone over to Facebook. It's literally just me. How do you do it? You just get a Facebook page. Just literally go and sign up for a Facebook page, and then you got to start posting content on it. And I think the easiest kind of content to post on Facebook is essentially content that has already been proven to work. So on Instagram, there's a ton of really viral reels, as you know. And what you can do is you can download a super viral reel that you have an opinion on to your phone. And then you can do like a green screen on it, or you can remake the reel, whatever you want to do. Basically, just go find a piece of content that has already been proven to work, And then all you got to do is put your spin on it and then upload it to Facebook. And then when you upload it to Facebook, what you can do is you can also send it to groups, Facebook groups. And I would encourage you to go. I ran out of fucking sweet and low. I would encourage you to go to and join a few Facebook groups, because then you can send your posts to those groups, even if you have 0 followers, and they'll have and if there's like 25,000 people in that group, then a lot of people are going to see your post, and if they relate with it or they like it, they might go check out your page and follow you. And so that's how it goes. You just post content that has already been proven to work. I did one the other day about this guy was rich, or he was like telling people like get rich, kind of like what I was saying, and earlier, and I was saying no, you don't need to you don't. Well, I can't remember exactly what he was saying. But my take on it was like you don't need to chase your dreams and try to get your dream car when you're under the age of 25. What you need to do is make as much fucking money as you can so that you can be financially stable, so that you can chill out for a little bit and be able to actually think and then create and be creative and do something. But again, if you're all stressed out about finances, ain't gonna work. All right, what are the questions we got here? You just got paid for every stupid thing you said. Yeah, I did. I actually did, because I'm on Facebook Live right now, so I am getting paid. What else we got here? Oh. Never mind the weed. How do you shave above your mustache? Yeah, I didn't do a good job, did I? I didn't really think that was that big of a deal. Yeah, that's all right. What am I eating? I have steak. No, I have chicken, potatoes, asparagus, green beans, 2 eggs, some pickles. Got some guacamole on here. Throw some ketchup on that. Bam. I usually have steak and eggs and potatoes, but I'm out of steak, which is a bummer. Oh yeah, I use Hummus Fit. Hummus Fit for all of my bulk meats, so chicken and steak. They have really good products, but you don't get a meal prep company to prep your meals for you because the food is good. That part doesn't matter. The reason you hire a meal prep company to do your food for you is because your time is way more valuable than cooking chicken. That's what you have to understand. When I started to understand that it would take me 3 hours to cook all my meals and package them all for the week, like literally 3 hours. It would take from starting to cleaning up. It would take 3 hours, and I realized that if I just took on 3 clients in that 3 hours, I could actually make more money and pay for all of my meal prep to be delivered to my house. And so like I was like running the math, and I was like, wait, so if I book 3 clients, I'll make $300. If I go and have my meal, all my food, prepped for me for the week, it's going to cost me $175. And so what I realized was that every time I cooked my own chicken, shopped for my own groceries, prepped my own meals, I was losing $125. Literally losing. And then when I didn't do it and I had someone else do it for me, I would make $125. It took me a long time to understand that. The more valuable you can make your time, the easier it is to hire someone else to do your shit. Yes, hummus foot. Hummus fit. Why the sweeten though? My grandmother used to do it all the time. Not to the extent that I do, but she used to do it. She used to eat it a lot, and she lived a long time. And then it also helps me curb my appetite when I'm dieting, because I do like some sweet things. Also, the flavor profile, sweet, salty, salty or sweet and sour, sweet and salty, sweet and spicy. Is that one? Did I say that one? I like those contrasts. It makes the meal more interesting. Yeah. For those of you on YouTube, my cartoon series is going to be coming out soon. There's a pilot episode up right now on the YouTube page. It's hilarious. My goal is to make it like a Family Guy / South Park style of cartoon. And the reason I'm making a cartoon is because all my shit keeps getting fucking banned. It's starting to piss me off. What is my go-to snack? Nothing. I don't eat any snacks. I only eat full meals. I don't know, snacks kind of seem like a thing for kids. I eat 5 full meals a day, just like this. Thank you, Justin. I'm glad you like the cartoon. It's going to be really fun. I'm really excited about it. All this AI stuff is really, really fascinating. If you guys aren't messing with AI right now, you have to. You got to get on it quick. AI is the new internet. If this was 1993, we were having a conversation, I'd be like, hey, Chris, I don't know if you've heard of it, but there's this thing called the internet, and personally, I've messed around with it a few times. It seems like it's pretty cool. I really don't know a lot about it, but I do think that the internet is going to be something that's going to be really big in the future. So it might be a good idea if you went and learned a lot about the internet. And let me tell you, the people that knew a lot about the internet when it first started are very rich right now. Very, very rich. So if you want to be very, very rich, you have a golden opportunity with AI. Golden. And the easiest way to use it is to literally think about your job, right? Whatever your job is. Say you work in a warehouse. You drive a forklift or something. There's probably some process or procedure that you have to do every day that is redundant or stupid or all the employees hate, whatever it is. All you have to do is rant about that one thing that's so fucking stupid in your business or your workplace, and then have ChatGPT fix it. Like literally say, fix it. And then ChatGPT is going to send you out, 10 different solutions to this one problem. And you're going to narrow those down and you're going to go and test those solutions. And when one of them works, then what you get to do is you get to go to your boss and you get to go, hey boss, you know this problem that we have? You know that problem that keeps fucking coming up and biting us in the ass? Well, I just fixed it. And this is how I did it. And he's going to be like, whoa, that's really cool. And you're going to be like, yeah, it is really cool. And since you've been so good to me over the years, I'm going to give it to you for a discount. And he's going to be like, how much? And you're going to say $25,000. And he's going to go, holy shit. And you're going to go, yep, $25,000. And he's going to go, all right, let's plug it in. And then you set him up, you get him a result, and then you go sell it to every other warehouse manager, and you make a fucking bag. Okay, 1 million seconds is 11 days. Do you guys know how long a billion seconds is? Isn't it like multiple years or something? I feel like I've heard that again. React to your comments. Okay. Are you using AI to make your cartoon? Yes. How much water do you drink? About a gallon a day. Do you eat 5 meals? Yes, I do. I'm on a 5-meal meal plan right now. Whenever I start dieting, it sometimes goes to 6. I'm not sure why, but that's what happens. I've had the same coach for 5 years. 6 years now. Yeah, I started bodybuilding during COVID. That's when it all happened. $33 years, yeah. A billion seconds is 33 years. Wow. It's like the difference between like $1 million and $1 billion. Like if you stack them up, like dollar bills. What else did I say a lot at the Arnold Classic? There's this one kid. He was telling me he loves bodybuilding. But the local bodybuilding gym where he wants to be is too expensive. Can't afford the membership. So I told him that I would sponsor him and work out a deal where he could go and work out at this bodybuilding gym every now and again. It's important. Your environment is super important. If you want to be a really good bodybuilder, you got to be around other really good bodybuilders. It's the only way to do it, in my opinion. Being around other people that are just doing the same shit you want to do, it's literally the easiest thing. Just like this last weekend, brought 10 guys out to the Arnold Classic, and they all got motivated as hell. They were all feeding off each other. It was awesome to see. And you can do that, like in any part of your life. You just got to go find someone that's doing something that you want to do, I'm going to just go spend time with them. Work for them for free. Work for free? Yeah, motherfucker. Work for free. I still work for free. All the goddamn time. This fork. It's supposed to be like a barbell. Like a weighted fork. Makes you eat slower. It just makes my fucking forearm pumped. What other advice did I give to people? Well, one thing that was funny is I autographed a bunch of Zyn cans and vape pens. It was hilarious. I never autographed anything. I did do something pretty funny though. I'm gonna post about it here in a second after we get off this stream. Because at the Arnold Classic, I was there for 2 days in the same spot, and I had a line of people that wanted to meet me, just never end. It was really fucking cool. But I didn't have a booth. I didn't have a booth. I didn't have anything like that. And I just made my own fucking space. I had a little poster. I put it up there. People came to talk to me. We made content. It's too easy. But my booth was like totally illegal. It was like right on the corner of Sam Sulik's booth. And he never even showed up. He was competing. He didn't have time to sell t-shirts. I don't blame him. Done. All right. Best part. That thing that I was saying about being around a bunch of like-minded people. And how that's the easiest way to be a bodybuilder. It's also the easiest way to do well on social media. Is be in a room full of other people that want to do well at social media. So if you're interested, there's in my bio, if you're on YouTube, like in my channel description, if you're on Facebook, it'll be in the first pinned comment, but there's a link there to my school community. My school community is a private content creation group, and we have a bunch of different resources and individuals that are really, really smart about social media, way smarter than me. And they teach classes, and they offer one-on-one help as well. So like tonight, we have our TikTok, Tuesdays are TikTok shop. So every Tuesday, we have our TikTok shop instructor. She hosts a call and helps people set up their TikTok shop accounts and make videos to sell shit. So that's on Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays we have different calls, so editing calls, success roadmap calls, calls where I roast your content. So all these different opportunities for you to come and interact with people that know a lot about social media, but also to network with people that are in the same position as you, which is discontent with current life and wanting to make a change. So if you're interested in that, first pinned comment down below. And yeah, if there's any other questions, send them my way. What is it? Dude is acting like a caveman, fucking licking his plate like a weirdo. Yeah. No, it is weird. Yeah, 100%. But you don't. You got to realize that bodybuilders, we need every. Like I weighed that, right? That's a macro that is accounted for. So I got to make sure that I get all of the food off the damn plate. It's a pain in the ass, but it's what you got to do if you want to be a good bodybuilder. So yeah, I do have to lick the plate. You look small, man. Yeah, dude, I fucking feel small. I weighed myself this morning. I was 224. When I left to Ohio, I was 229, something like that. So yeah, I do kind of feel a little bit small. Dude looks like Don Fry's cousin. I have no idea who that is. I really don't. Who should I know who that person is? Who else we got going on here? Who else we got here? You're an inspiration. Thank you, John. That's very nice. All right. Done with breakfast. Now I got to get ready for a client. I got to post on social media from all my shit earlier this week. And what else do I have to do this morning? Oh yeah, I gotta go fucking train legs at noon. That's gonna be a bitch. A bitch. I literally get nervous thinking about training legs every time I train them. I gotta take this. I take one of these whenever I'm traveling. That's another thing. Like I did the cold plunge. I take one of these. I swear it. That's what keeps me from getting sick. Everyone always gets sick when they go on trips and stuff or when they come back. And if I stick to this and cold plunging, oh man, I'm good. I am good. Yo. All right, I'm gonna put together my fucking dab rig. I was cleaning it. Hadn't cleaned it in a while. I need to get all that shit out of there. How do I get all that out of there? See? I need to get that out of there somehow. Maybe I should just let it soak. It'll just disintegrate. I don't think I have anything I could stick in there. Let's change out this alcohol. Nasty. Oh shit. Nasty. All right. Fill this bitch up with alcohol. And hopefully that will clean it. Doesn't seem like that is happening though. Oh well. Airborne. Yeah, I'm terrible. I was a terrible airborne soldier. I sucked at fucking jumping out of planes. Actually, I was pretty good at jumping out of the planes. I was bad at landing out of the planes. Ta-ta-ta. You're okay. Don't listen to the haters. Thanks, John. My wife said you're a hottie. Thanks, John. This is what caught my attention. The dab stuff. Yeah, dude, you seem like a pretty cool dude, John Fitzpatrick. Yeah, dog. Life ain't that serious, and that's what I try to get across. Is I'm just trying to have as much fun as possible do as much epic shit as I can. And the thing that I have found that has given me the most happiness recently, or maybe the most joy or the most fulfillment, you could say, is whenever I go and make content, whenever I go make videos, or whenever I'm, at the Arnold Classic talking to people, I literally try to go back to when I was in high school. Because when I was in high school, especially like junior, senior year of high school, you have this ultimate freedom where it's really easy to get around your parents, right? And they're like super excited for you to go off and leave the house and stuff, so that they're kind of checked out. So it's really easy for you to get around your parents those last 2 years of high school. The teachers, they don't give a fuck. They got their own things going on. And so you live in this margin where like you can basically get away with murder, and if you really fuck something up, your parents will still bail you out. So it's like this ultimate freedom where you can basically do whatever you want without fear of any severe repercussion. And so that's why so many 19-year-old kids came up to me this weekend and said they liked watching my content, is because they relate with that. They're in that right now. 19 years old. That's exactly when you get to have that freedom, and it's a great feeling. And then the other people that came up to me, they were all like 45 or 50 years old, and they came up to me and took pictures because they had just started realizing that they could act like they did back in high school as grown men. Society has molded us into what we're supposed to be, which is, married, middle income, and just a regular job. And a lot of people get sucked into that. I got sucked into that, and then I realized I hated it, and I liked my high school self a lot better. So now I've basically re-engineered my life to look a lot like it did when I was in high school, where I have that ultimate freedom. And yeah, feels really good to have it. So I'm gonna get going. I gotta get ready for work. I gotta fucking coach people and shit. And yeah, I will probably do another stream later tonight. Looks like the YouTube is the platform of choice for everyone today. So I'll make sure to put a little announcement and I'll also put the link to the YouTube channel. I'll put that around my different social accounts. If you guys could share that, that'd be awesome. I really want to get these streams going to where we have a bunch of people on asking questions, and I can help a lot of people. Right now I'm just kind of showing you like what I do, but I would love to like talk about like this shit right here. Like this, all this right here, this whole thing, that's fucking valuable right there. That's like millions of dollars right there. That is literally millions of dollars on one whiteboard. And I could walk you through all of it. And that would be really fun. So, looking forward to doing another one of these. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll jump on in a few more hours again, and we will do it. And we'll do it again. Bye, guys. Later, John. I appreciate all the comments. And hi, buddy. Start panting like a dog. No, I'm good. Thanks, Jacob. Later, guys.